What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We got a pretty interesting video here today. I'm going to break down a little bit and kind of give my opinions and my thoughts. Definitely give me your opinions and thoughts. Do you like the list as well? So, I am your host, Slackerz. If that matters to anybody, probably not, but that's okay. So, what I have here is a tweet from a couple days ago. I wanted to make a video on this a few days ago. Just got too busy and I made some other videos and whatever, but hey, I'm getting to it today. So, very interesting stuff here. So, this person retweeted, and I don't remember who actually officially came up with this, but this is very interesting. So, what we're talking about is each region. So, Japan, America, and Europe. They broke down the top 10 most requested fighters from official. How do they put this? Popular fighters from by comments on official Nintendo Twitters after unveiling more DLC from Reddit. So, this is interesting stuff. This is after the Direct from last week, right? So somebody went around and collected all this data of all these people on Twitter, and they put this on and posted it on Reddit of Japan's top 10. Hello, vote for Shantae. How you doing? All right, but they collected from Japan, America, and Europe. Here we go. Check this out. This is pretty nuts. Let's zoom out of that a bit. All right, so Japan. So we got some interesting things here. I hope my face cam's not in the way. It shouldn't be. But check this out. So Japan's over here on the left. Obviously, you can tell by the flag breakdown. Number 1 for Japan is Lloyd Irving. Whoa. Wasn't expecting that. I know Bandai should probably get a second rep, but wow. Lloyd Irving, number 1 most requested in Japan? That's crazy. Gonna break it down by each region here. So obviously, you guys can read. Sora coming in at number 2. Dante from Devil May Cry at number 3. Monster Hunter, can I zoom? Yeah, we'll zoom in a bit, sure. Monster Hunter at number 3. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses, I guess. Hey, Fire Emblem is big, very big over in Japan, so I'm not surprised by this by any means. Here's a couple that are a tiny bit surprising. I know Arle. I know she's from the Puyo Puyo series. Would be such a very weird character to have in the game, but she comes in at number 6 for Japan. Then Gundam makes the list for Japan at number 7. To me, odd choice to me. But all right, number 7, number 8, Raiden from the Metal Gear Solid or from the Metal Gear series, the one that was in PlayStation All Stars. That Raiden, yeah. Then we got Sephiroth at 9, would be pretty interesting, and 2B from Nier Automata coming in at number 10. Very strange. So let's move over to America, United States here. All right, number 1. There he is, Sora, and you can tell number 1 in Europe as well. Sora is the only character that is on all 3 lists. Say what you want about Sora. Maybe his chances are a lot bigger. And again, this is after the announcement of more DLC is coming. So Nintendo already picked their characters, but if these were the popular picks going around, and they were, Sora was absolutely one of the more talked about characters to be in Smash Bros. Maybe this happens, and maybe even Nintendo starts looking at some data after the announcement for potential even future DLC. Sora, I think, has a really good chance. But continuing on, Crash Bandicoot coming in at number 2, also here in Europe. But Shantae, number 3. All right. Hey, way forward. The Shantae fan base is very vocal, and that's what you need in a fan base. That's what you need to push the characters, just get them out there. You need people to support them. You can have people support a character, but if it dies off after a week, then nobody's going to give a rat's behind about it, right? Nobody's going to care about the character. So if you continue your support and you continue putting it out there on social media, making videos on YouTube, posting comments for Nintendo, wherever you're doing it, keep the support going. You never know what you can get with just support. Hey, it just takes somebody to get something going, and it could really evolve into something. So that's crazy to see. But there's Geno. I know a lot of people say Geno's not popular at all. Well, he's on number 4 here. Again, this is not no official list. I'm just saying that. This is just data that was compiled by somebody on Reddit, just going off of Twitter comments and all that sort of stuff. So Geno at number 4. Minecraft, Steve from number 5. Doomslayer number 6. Master Chief at number 7. All right. Waluigi comes in at 8. 2B. To me, that's surprising. I mean, I'm probably a lot like most of you guys. I go ahead, I watch all these predictions and want list. I didn't see 2B's name to pop up that often, honestly. So I'm a little puzzled by that one. But again, I don't have the data that this person did, and I don't know where they all came from. And then at number 10, there is the lovable, the cuddly, the spear user. I don't even know. Bandana Waddle comes in at number 10. The only list that he made, though, was for America, United States. So let's go over Europe here. Again, aforementioned Sora being number 1. Steve from Minecraft being number 2. Another character that made at least 2 of the lists here. So pretty interesting. Crash comes in at number 3. So pretty high spots for 2 of the major regions to consider for Nintendo potentially. Pretty interesting. There's Rayman. Hey, who cares if they're a spirit? Who cares if you're an assist trophy? Everybody's back on the table. Except for Sans. He got his special request to be a Mii outfit, so he's not going to be playable. But I think anybody's back on the table, so good to see some support for Rayman like that. Doomslayer comes in at 5. Who's also number 6 for the United States. Geno comes in at number 6. So Geno is, I guess, according to this list, he's wanted in the United States and Europe. And then Sakurai as well. So, kind of Japan as well. Does that count? Yeah, I guess so. Here's an interesting one. Europe's got a couple interesting ones, actually. Like heavy weapons guy. Team Fortress. All right. I can get behind that. That's a character's name who I've personally seen start popping up a bit more. I've seen heavy weapons guy start his name being mentioned more than I have 2B. So, again, this is Europe over here on the right side. So, very interesting. Agumon. Another Bandai rep that's starting to gain a lot of attention. Recently, I think it was either earlier this week or very late last week, Agumon for Smash was trending on Twitter. It was trending on Twitter. So, I don't know if Nintendo got word of that, and they're like, hey, all right, people really do want Pokemon versus Digimon. Or people really do want Digimon in Smash Bros. Whatever it might be. Could happen. Dante also comes in at number 9 for Europe. I remember he's, number 3 over here for... Number 3 for Japan. And then Jibanyan comes in from the Yokai Watch. Comes in at number 10 for Europe. So pretty interesting stuff. And so, man. Okay, let me ask real quick. What characters on here are you surprised with? And tell me, like, region-wise. Like, for example, are you surprised about Gundam being on the list at all? To me, that's surprising. Raiden. To me, that's a little bit... that's a little... really? Raiden? Nothing against the character. He's actually one of my more played characters in PlayStation All-Stars, but I don't know. I guess I just never envisioned him in Smash. So a little weird. And then 2B, just because I just haven't seen her name pop up, so that's a little baffling to me. So Japan has probably 3 characters that I'm... okay, I'm not surprised about Arle. Again, I know she's very big over there. I know she's very big. The other series on here, obviously, Monster Hunter is huge in Japan. Fire Emblem is huge, so Monster Hunter, not surprised. Byleth, not surprised. Sephiroth, not surprised. But, yeah, so Japan has 3 that are surprising for me. United States, I guess I'm not surprised. These are the characters that I'm hearing in the United States. Not 2B. That's the one that surprises me. That one definitely surprises me. So... 9 out of the 10, I would agree. Maybe rearrange the order of a couple of them personally for me, but pretty solid. And then Europe, I like Europe's list too. Sora, top vote, awesome. Steve, I could go either way. I'm not a fan, but I don't dislike the character. I've never played Minecraft. I'm not planning to ever play Minecraft, so I mean, he'd be unique. He's got his own blocky walking, running animations. It'd be different, and I'm open to different, opportunities or possibilities or just different styles altogether. I'm fine with that. Crash Bandicoot, I am a big fan of Crash. Would love to see that. Rayman, I would love to see that. He's not big in Japan. His games don't sell well over there. But hey, makes the list for one of the regions. And if Nintendo, Sakurai, if they're going to look at people and their region, my face can's blocking this, isn't it? Yep. But if Rayman's still getting support, which is great. He's been kind of screwed over a little bit the past few games. Just a random trophy and then only a spirit, and then potentially being frozen on the battlefield stage. I mean, it kind of looks like him. I'm going to be honest, but yeah, Doomslayer, another one. Not surprised. There's a pretty big rumor just a couple weeks ago. A lot of people on message boards and comment sections were like, "Yep, Doom guy is pretty much guaranteed." What happened to those people? Where'd they go? Are they in hiding because he's not guaranteed anymore? But maybe according to this list. Two major regions. They want him. They want him in the top 10. Geno, I'm not surprised. I hear a lot about him. Heavy weapons guy. Maybe I'm surprised he's he's in the top 10. But his character, I think, would be pretty unique, pretty interesting. Just something different, kind of out of left field. But it's like, what? Actually, that's kind of cool. I'm a big fan for Agumon, especially Digimon, and especially Bandai getting a rep in Smash Bros. I am all for that. Dante, I'm not a fan of Devil May Cry at all, but I'm never going to argue what his history with gaming is. I'm not going to argue. If you are an iconic character and you've kind of earned, quote unquote, earned your place in Smash Bros., I'm not going to argue with it. Dante gets put in. Again, the DLC, the new ones, the additional DLC, they're going to be sold individually. If Dante happens to be one, I'm going to buy it because I love Smash Bros. And I love new characters. A lot of us do, right? Hey, new characters in Smash. Boom, I'll buy it. No problem. Done. Put it in. I don't care if I don't like the character. I'm buying it. And then Jibanyan, number 10. I'm not surprised about that either. So there's a few that are kind of baffling, but this is pretty interesting stuff. So let me know what you guys think. Are you... I've asked this. I did a video last week predicting the Fighter Pass, and you guys put a bunch of your own predictions and comments and stuff like that, which was pretty cool to see. Some interesting characters in there as well. But what do you guys think of this unofficial poll? Just somebody on Reddit posted this. Whoever made it, they get credit. I don't have the actual name because this tweet was retweeted so many millions and billions of times that I don't know. I don't know the original source, but hey, here it is. Let me know what you guys think about this. Is this crazy? I think it's crazy. I think it's weird, but it's a good weird. It's awesome. It's just cool to see, the breakdown from each region and kind of what their mindset is. And look, over here in the United States, there's and I'm just speaking for myself on this for this argument. There's just characters that you never really put too much thought into, and then you're just like, well, actually, this character is absolutely huge over in a different region. So, for example, it's absolutely huge over in Japan. For example, I guess I don't know, take Monster Hunter. I'm not surprised, but just. It's cool to see different mindsets. That's what I'm trying to get at. Very cool to see different mindsets. I know I've seen a lot of people ragging on the America's top 10. A lot of people are like, really, how does Shantae and Geno and was it Master Chief on there? How's that on? Who cares? People want who they want, and what's the harm with that? People are showing support for characters they like and they want to support and they want to see in Smash Bros. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So. Just a fun little sort of video breaking down by each region. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Not much more to say than I hope you enjoyed. Just a fun little double upload. And hopefully we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.